What's going on, everyone? CJ back here with a brand new episode of the Madden 24 St. Louis Sentinels Franchise. That is right, welcome back. Nearly halfway through season number 2 here in Sentinels Franchise. 3-4 in the NFC East, but we are still right in the thick of things. Eagles 4-3, Cowboys 4-3, and the Giants 3-4. So I said it last episode, but we need to go on a win streak. This NFC East is still up for grabs. Anybody could take the crown, and we still have about a little over halfway through the season to go. And but the season for us really starts now. Now we have a breakout linebacker scenario. I'm curious to know if this is rookie linebacker Justin Hayward. Not quite sure who else it could be besides Justin, but let's take a look, and it's Jamin Davis, who I don't think he really had a great game last week. He is star development though, so if we can, I'm not sure why he got a breakout challenge. I don't really care, but he is star development, so if we can somehow get him to superstar, holding the Bears to less than 200 total yards, if this was real life and not Madden, that would be easy. Or get Jamin Davis 2 interceptions, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, or sacks. That might be a little difficult, and here in Madden, holding any team to under 200 yards would be pretty difficult, and the Bears seem to be pretty good, so it would be huge, but I think it's going to be pretty tough for Jamin to get this one. Okay, big news here in St. Louis. Now, hear me out on this one. We are sending Montez Sweat, Derek Forrest, and a 4th round pick this year to the Vikings in exchange for a 2nd round pick, a 3rd round pick, and Dante Fowler Jr. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, A, this is the trade deadline. B, Montez Sweat, the amount of money that we're paying him, the numbers don't add up to the production. Replacing him with Dante Fowler, I feel like we're going to get about the same numbers for Dante Fowler Jr., and he's going to be much, much more cheaper. We are trying to alleviate some of this cap that we have that's kind of holding us back. And Derek Forrest, I did not want to part ways with him at all. I like Derek Forrest. He's played very good for us. But if you guys have been watching the last couple episodes, we cannot get him locked into a contract. He wants too much money. And again, our cap is not really in a good spot. And we need to acquire draft capital, as I relinquished a ton of that in the offseason to pick up some of our rookie players, J.J. Ford included, and tight end Bart Burns. So I think this trade really makes sense. We gain some draft capital back. We get rid of 2 players who are eating cap, and we also acquire a left end to replace Montez Sweat. So I know it was aggressive, but I'm super happy with it, and we just shook some things up on this roster. You know, this also frees up some space to sign some of these other players that are wanting contracts too. I know Sam Cosmi is looking for a new contract. Our right tackle, Dudley Saxton, who's played pretty well for us, they're looking for new contracts, and those are things that we would not have been able to do had we signed Derek Forrest to an extension. And Jartavius Martin is still here. It's not like, I mean, we had him playing slot corner in our nickel packages, but let's be honest, he's an 80 rated overall superstar player, so it's not like we lost a whole bunch parting ways with Derek Forrest. Of course, we got Cam Curl on the outside, so I think the trade really does make sense, and I am super happy with it. Now, the Bears are 5-2. Why? Why are the Bears 5-2? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's find out why the Bears are 5-2. So they have Justin Fields under center and rookie quarterback Brody Lynch from TCU, Tyson Bagent. We've seen him a lot of times in action in real life. Dalvin Cook is here, and he's a superstar X Factor, which, let's be honest, he has no business being a superstar X Factor, but he is, because I started this franchise when he was a free agent and had it. Khalil Herbert is injured, so he will not be seeing the field. Wide receivers, they got DJ Moore, which is criminal that he is not a superstar. I think he might have got it in a later update, but that is just crazy to me that he's not a superstar. Darnell Mooney, KJ Osborne's here now, Tyler Scott as well. So some decent options at receivers, and look who it is. Look who it is. Paul Logan, and he's a superstar X Factor. You guys know, if you watched any episodes last season or the off season, I tried my diddly darndest to get this guy. Just wasn't in the cards. I tried trading with these very Bears to make it happen. We had to settle for Bart Burns, who has been playing great, but this man is an X factor. So number 7, we have got to watch number 7 all game. Braxton Jones, very good up and coming left tackle. Tevin Jenkins is the left guard. They got Cody Whitehair at center, Nate Davis at right guard, and then the Bears' first-round draft pick Darnell Wright is going to be here at right tackle. Defensively, Jadeveon Clowney has found his way to Chicago along with Travis Gibson, so decent edge rushers there. Okay. Justin Jones and Orlando Callaway, the rookie, is hurt, so Jervon Dexter will be taking his place. Jack Sanborn at left linebacker. Tremaine Edmonds, acquired from the Buffalo Bills, is here. Alex Singleton as well. So Tremaine Edmonds could be a game wrecker for us today. Gotta watch him. TJ Edwards, who was leading the league in tackles in real life. Not sure if he still is. He was at one point. And then corners, they got Jalen Johnson, who's very good. Tyreek Stevenson, Kyler Gordon. Aside from Jalen, nobody really too dangerous there. On the outside, Eddie Jackson is a very good safety, and also Jaquan Brisker. So their secondary is decent. And then Riley Patterson and rookie George Harold out of Ohio State. Okay, 2 kickers on the squad, and Jake Bailey. So the Bears, I would like to think this is a winnable game for us. We got the Bears and the Bucks, and then we take on the Eagles. So really, these next 2 games, week 8 and week 9, I would dub them as must wins, because if we continue losing too many more games, that is going to really put us in the lower part of this NFC East, and we're taking on the leader of the NFC East in 3 short weeks. So we got to make the most out of these next 2 games. As always, guys, if you are excited for more Sentinels franchise, please make sure to like and subscribe to this video. I am really trying to get to 750 subscribers, and once I do that, I will do a jersey giveaway. It'll be a fun little contest, probably spin a wheel and give a lucky subscriber their favorite NFL jersey. But without further ado, guys, we are here. We're on a losing streak. We got to rebound. We got to pick up the pieces. And we're back home too, thank God. Let's get down to Sentinel Field in St. Louis and get ready for the game. Gonna see our defense here first. Sans Derek Forrest and Sans Montez Sweat. Let's see how big of an impact that it'll have. I know Derek Forrest might be a big impact because we do call his name a lot. Montez Sweat, ever since we changed to a 3-4, he has not really had the production that he once had. So here's Justin Fields, 8 touchdowns, 5 picks, and about 1,300 yards. One thing Justin Fields does do, at least in Madden, is it seems like he can tend to get a little paranoid back there in the pocket. Now, I am putting my option defense as conservative, most definitely, but I really expect to see some sacks in this game. I expect the Sentinels team to get in the backfield a lot. And there's, what did I say? There we go, right out of the gates, baby. Khalil Mack. Been waiting to call his name. He's had a quiet season too, and he is on a contract year. I mean, and let's be honest, I don't think that we can afford to bring him back, unfortunately. I would love to, but he's getting a little bit older, and I just don't think it's really necessarily in the cards. Screen pass. There's Khalil Mack, and look who it is. It's our buddy Paul Logan. Thought for a second that he was going to have green grass and blue skies here in Sentinel Field, but he kind of got it held up by his own blocker, it would appear. But we got to watch that man right there, Paul Logan. So got to have eyes on him the entire time. Let's see what Fields does here. We'll see if he tries to scramble, and he is. And is that going to count as a sack? It should. And if that's the case, that's going to be Khalil Mack's second. Sentinels must have heard me. Not even mere moments ago, I said I'm going to look to see some sacks in this game. We get 2. I think that second one counted as a sack. It should. We get 2 on the opening drive. So that is what I love to see. Here is JJ. Got to cut down on those picks. He does lead the league in picks, although touchdown interception ratio isn't terrible. And some of those picks are on me for sure. I know definitely last game, I pretty much blew that one in the end against the Saints. I'll be honest. I was up, tossing and turning all night because of that game. Actually, I wasn't. I don't take that game this serious, but Brian Robinson taking his job very serious as he picks up 9 on his first carry. We'll look to keep Brian Robinson engaged here. Really need to see a 100-yard game from him. Not sure if he has one this season. I think maybe he has one. He's playing pretty good. I mean, in terms of yardage, like most games he averages like 70, 80. So it's not like he's having a unproductive season. But we may look, if Brian doesn't, if we don't think he's our quarterback number one. Oh, there's Terry open. Please, accurate pass. Wasn't accurate. I missed that one. But if we don't think that Terry is, or not Terry, Terry's not going anywhere. If we don't think that Brian Robinson is our quarterback of the future, we may look to target somebody in the draft. It's a distinct possibility. So it is 2nd and 10 here. Need to keep this drive going. We're almost at midfield, and we are going to give a shot to George Williams, who hangs on through contact. High degree of difficulty on that catch. George has had some drops this season, so I wouldn't have been surprised if he dropped that one. But he was able to hang on through contact, the big man. And Terry's getting pressed there on the outside. So what will free safety Eddie Jackson do? Not 100% sure. We're going to, oh, Terry's open. But can we get it to him and not pick? I got to watch those presses, man. I am a sleut for press coverage, as you guys know. But I got to make sure I don't do anything dumb. 2nd and 10 now. Ball on the 39, just on the outskirts, I would say, of Joey Sly field goal range. And there's Bart getting open on the comeback route. Very nice pass there from Ford as he goes 2 of 4 to start this one off. Bart Burns does get his first completion of the game. And on 1st and 10 here from the 25, we are going to come out single back, and we will go to Brian Robinson here. Let's motion out Terry. Or maybe we can't. Oh, well, we'll just snap it to Brian. Need some good blocks, and nothing is really developing there as we are met after only a pickup of 1. 5.5 to go here till the end of the first. We'll come out single back again and see what can develop downfield. Need a block to hold. Can we get it to Bart? Oh, diving catch. Bart had mitts on the pigskin, but pressure was getting in the backfield pretty quick, and we kind of had to let that one go. It wasn't really the right time. I wanted to hold that ball for just a little bit longer, and unfortunately I wasn't able to. Let's put Dudley Saxton here on a streak. May have the big man George in the middle of the field as well, and we are gonna hold the ball and nearly get sacked there. And now we're just gonna have to kick. I mean, we're gonna take our points here. I didn't like any of the routes that were working downfield. Maybe I had Bart on the drag, but I'm really trying to cut down on these picks, so I'm not trying to do anything dumb. And did I just miss that? I doinked it with Joey Sly. Oh my God, I had wind to the left. I had wind going to the left. And after that great drive by our defense, our offense is not able to capitalize on points. 2nd and 7 here, ball's on the 34. It's going to be Cook again, and there is Diamador Lenore, the corner, coming up to make the tackle, and Dalvin Cook gets injured. So they're already down Khalil Herbert. Dalvin Cook is apparently injured. They're going to have to go to Roshan Johnson, the former Texas Longhorn. And he's a decent player, kind of like his game in real life. Not sure what he will do in Madden here, but we need to right now focus on getting Fields off the field. And there's Paul Logan, the tight end. Tried to run step for step with him with Cody Barton. But the big 1st round pick, the 8th round overall pick, makes his 2nd catch of the game. Fields coming out empty now. Very interesting. We'll see if he tries to scramble, which he does a lot. And Paul Logan getting early targets. All 3 of Fields' completions go to Paul Logan, the rookie out of Wisconsin. And man, oh man, how I wish that we could have got him. But I tried. If you didn't watch the offseason, go watch it. I certainly tried. It's just we did not have enough to move up. And there's Roshan Johnson met in the backfield by Justin Hayward, who is one of my favorite rookies. Much as I love Jamin Davis, man, I really wish that breakout linebacker scenario was for Hayward. He's got a couple picks this season, couple sacks, some big TFLs. And overall, he's just playing very good. Very impressed with the rook out of Miami. And what I'm not impressed with is the kick returning from Dudley Saxton, who is supposed to be good at that. ID up Tremaine Edmonds here as the mic. We're going to put it back in the hands of Brian Robinson. Hopefully we can get something going with him. There's some space. Brian trucks him, man. Picking up 10, moving the chains. Brian starting out 4 for 24, so averaging 6 yards per carry. I need Jalen Johnson to take Curtis Samuel here so we can maybe hit Terry on this corner route, which I think we can, but JJ not starting out tremendously accurate in this game. Now, George Williams could be my primary target here. We'll put Samuel on a drag in case we need him. We also got Dax Milne in this game as well. Very interesting. And pressure, man. Bears team is playing good as we almost got sacked there. And we're going to be forced to punt it back to the Bears. Good old punt fest here in STLMO. Might be time to bring back Andrew Wiley at left tackle. I benched him because he allowed that one-play touchdown to be wiped away from Terry McLaurin, but rookie Larry Johnson out of Temple, I think he's just too young and too underdeveloped, and there's a nice catch there by Darnell Mooney. Fields starting out 4 for 4, and we've been gifted a couple opportunities to put points on the board, and so far our offense is struggling. They were struggling last week as well, which is usually the Sentinels calling card. Nice move there by Cook. Oh my God. Deadly on the juke. Kendall Fuller and Khalil Mack wrestling, but that was a very agile run by Cook. Couple of goose eggs on the scoreboard. Bears offense playing better than us, but they're still not playing good. Although we somehow have more passing yards than them. JJ Ford is just not accurate in this one, and I don't think it's anything that I'm doing. It seems like the ball is just not getting to where it needs to be, unfortunately. So we're going to have to turn that around if we hope to see any sort of success. In this one, it's 2nd and 4, going to be Cook again, and he's almost met there by Jamin Davis. And Cook, man, I bet the Bears wish that he was running like this, whether he was on their team that was in the first place. He's on the Jets, but the Jets not really utilizing Cook at all, which is why I think that if he doesn't already have his X factor stripped away, I mean, he has to. There's just no... Oh, there's Hayward, free runner through the A gap, and he's spinning around like a top on the field. He meets the running back, Dalvin Cook, there in the backfield for a loss of 2. Need our defense to step up here, guys. Holding them to a field goal would be a win in my book, and Fields has really looked to the running game for support in this one. That's going to be a nice catch and completion there by Colby Parkinson, the 5-year pro from Stanford, and that brings up a key 3rd and 3. So you got to figure this is probably going to be a Dalvin Cook run. One would think anyways, and we could have Justin Hayward again as a free rusher, so we'll see if Fields goes to Cook, which he will not. He's coming for him, and that's going to be Colby Parkinson with the touchdown. So Bears strike first blood. Very unfortunate. We definitely had a chance to put our stamp on this thing early, but the Bears defense is getting some pressure on Ford, and I may actually look to make that change. Andrew Wiley back to left tackle right now. Okay, Andrew, you learned your lesson. You can come out of timeout now. Larry Jenkins, I love you, buddy, but you need just a little bit more development, and we need the veteran Wiley to block our blind side. It's been the last game too, the Saints game, this game. I mean, we did end up obviously stepping up with our offense in the Saints game, but it just feels tough. So 1st and 10. Let's see who can get open here. We're going to go Terry on the crosser. Terry with a little bit of room to roam. And the St. Louis Savior himself picks up a nice, much-needed first down. Go play action here out of the trips bunch formation of the shotgun. We got Williams and Samuel on the field, and we are going to go Samuel's way. Oh, wide open. No one guarding him. Samuel with room to roam. Can he outrun the safety? He does. He breaks a tackle. Curtis is in. Eddie Jackson had a chance on the play, but Curtis would not be denied. And look at that quick strike. Hey, Curtis, do you think you still don't get involved in the offense? Remember, this man is emo. He said he doesn't get involved in the offense. Bush. Come on now. Curtis Samuel with the dagger. Bears coming out gun here, but I'm not convinced that it still won't be a Dalvin Cook run, and it will be, but look who's there to meet him. The TFL King, pure royalty incarnated. That is Jonathan Allen, who has to be up to about 14 TFLs, I want to say. He had 41 last season and set an NFL record, although Madden isn't going to show him any love and display his stats anywhere. True sense OGs know what the deal is with John Allen, and he might be gunning for a new record this season. Okay, chance to go up on the scoreboard here. About 6.5 to go until halftime. So let's just see if somebody can... Oh, God, no. What am I doing? I'm throwing an interception. That was so boneheaded by me. I don't know why I didn't just throw it away. It was a terrible decision. TJ Edwards gets it 100% on me. That's why JJ Ford's stats are a little deceptive. I should have just, yeah, I don't know, man. That was completely boneheaded, and that could prove to be very costly as we were looking to go up, and now we give the Bears amazing field position. We'll see what Fields decides to do here. He may take off and run. He will, but there's Chase Young to meet him, and that will go down as a sack. That's why, and we do have 3, which I love to see. That's why when you're playing Fields and some of these scrambling quarterbacks, you always got to have a man user there, whether it be a spy, whether it be like me, for example. I like to take one of the ends out like Chase Young and just kind of have him lurk around the field, because the threat to run, just like you see there, is always there. And even with that being said, Fields still takes off and he's still going, and he's injured. Oh no. Oh no, that's going to bring in the rookie out of TCU, Brody Lynch. Stop me if you've heard that name before. You haven't? Maybe you heard it in the pregame if you watched that.
Rookie quarterback Brody Lynch from TCU.
Bruh.
But we'll see what the rook is all about. This could be a run to Dalvin Cook here, which it is. Can we stop him? We cannot. He's going to score. And if Fields is out, Dalvin Cook will probably be the Bears offense. And I am just kicking myself right now. I cannot believe that I threw that pick. You guys probably can, because you see me throw dumb passes like that all the time. Because now, thanks to my own personal stupidity, we are trying to tie the Bears rather than trying to take the lead. So we do get the ball back after halftime as well, which is very important to remember. Brian trying to shake tacklers there. He's upended by TJ Edwards after a gain of 3. Going 13 personnel here. Ball is on the 47. Looking to drive it past midfield. We're going to check it down to tight end Logan Thomas, who also hangs on through contact, picks up 4. And this could be a screen situation. I typically go with coach suggestions, as I've told you guys a lot of times, but certain situations call for certain plays, I think. And I think that the Bears are going to be hot and heavy to try to get in the backfield. And this could just be a perfect screen situation as long as we can execute. And Brian has tons of blockers. Going to pick up the first down with ease. And that could be a late hit, actually. We'll see what the flag is. It is a late hit. So tack on 15 yards at the end of the run. Thank you, Tyreek Stevenson. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay, Tremaine Edmonds is in the field by himself, which I do like. Let's put Brian on an out route and may have Samuel's getting pressed as well, so we'll streak him. We might have our big tight end, George Williams, in the middle of the field, which I actually don't like anybody, but I see our tight end getting open. Or no, that's Dax Milne. We never call his name. He's about our 5th string wide receiver. I thought that was John Bates or somebody, but no, it's Dax Milne, who, again, we never call his name, and we certainly called his name there. That is going to be a catch for him to remember, I am sure. And that was a key pickup on a pretty much need to convert 3rd down. Did not want to have to settle for a field goal there. Now we are going to run away from the blockers here and just need somebody to hold about one good block. And Brian might be able to get the edge on this one. Nobody can block Tremaine Edmonds, but it doesn't matter because Brian Robinson had the speed. He may be at double-digit touchdowns by now. I don't know. He's dancing like he's at double-digit touchdowns. That much is for sure. Andrew Wiley has no moves whatsoever.
Bruh.
He should get benched again just for those dance moves. Wow, and how about Fields still out on this one? So Brody Lynch, the rookie quarterback, being thrust into primetime duty, but he is not the offense right now. The offense is definitely running through Dalvin Cook, and I think that we are going to have to probably make a change at halftime. 2-minute warning here is upon us, and we get the ball after halftime, so really don't want the Bears to score here. Dalvin Cook has his X Factor activated. Also, Kari Blossengame is in the game as well, and Fields going to be sacked for the 4th time. And it's Jonathan Allen, typically known for his run-stuffing ability. He got to Brody Lynch there, and that might be the first time that the old rook is really feeling what it feels like to get tackled by one of these big Lineman, not sure if he's played any snaps this season, but I would have to wager a guess that he has not. He's going to feel that one in the morning. That much is for sure. And that was almost a Moss situation there by Paul Logan, but it was good defense by who else? None other than Justin Hayward, probably my favorite rookie. And for some reason, I guessed pass, which I really shouldn't have done, because the Bears may just concede and give this one to Cook, and they are. And look at that, man. I literally hate my life right now. I hate my life. I hate it. I guessed pass because it was like muscle reflex, muscle memory. Oh, 3rd and 19. Yeah, guess pass. No, I should have read the freaking situation and realized that they were probably going to concede and get into the locker room. And what happens? Of course, it's a Dalvin Cook outside run for big yardage. That time it's broken up there by Hayward again. Right now, we're just playing for a field goal. We got to just play for a field goal, and that's maybe more than that. And wow, you got to be kidding me, man. It's the freaking Bears. It's KJ Osborne. Oh my God, dude. I can't even believe this is happening right now. Bears are 5-2. Better record than us. And here's the dealio. We got 36 seconds. We got all 3 timeouts. And I really want to try to double dip, whether it be a field goal now, a touchdown now, whatever the case may be. I really want to try to make it happen. Time, boys and girls. This is the perfect time to call PA cross, single back, X bunch nasty. Haven't called it yet. You know, I'm going to be looking for Curtis Samuel because that's what we do on these plays. And that's why Curtis, with room to roam, get out of bounds. May have gotten us in field goal range there, and it takes us all the way to the 44. Got all 3 timeouts, so right now I'm just trying to get some good positive yardage. So we are going to go screen pass to Dudley Saxton, and we get it there just barely. Need a block on the edge. There it is. Well in field goal range now, but you know your boy is looking for more. Okay, just need some blocks to hold up. We could have McLaurin on the comeback or possibly Bart Burns on the street crosser. It's Burns. Get into the end zone. Dive. He gets in. Yes. With 9 seconds to go, Sents go down the field in a jiffy. And this thing is tied up. What is it, Bart? Heads? Tails? What's that coin? I don't know. You're not going to tell us. You're going to keep us guessing. But we go down the field in a hurry, and we get the ball back after halftime, and that is the ideal situation for us to be in. So 21 all going into the locker room. We have a ton of passing yards. Bears have a ton of rushing yards, and I think that we are definitely going to have to change our focus to watching the run. As much as I hate doing that, I feel like Dalvin Cook was running outside most of the time. We had our focus as throw at medium, and I'm going to also change that to run inside because I am going to try to go probably heavy dose to Brian Robinson, and running it inside, at least in my opinion, seems to be easier for me. I don't know. You guys may feel differently. Seems to be a little easier for me at least, so hopefully Brian can kind of get things going for us, although Ford did play well, but 21 all, we're in store for a exciting second half, it would appear. See if this run inside focus pays off here, as we are going to start this half by giving it to Brian Robinson. Single back wham time. Let's get some good blockers. We kind of did. They were trying. They were giving it the old college try there, but Tremaine Edmonds and others were able to wrap us up before we really had a chance. And this drive, it's key that we score here. It's key that we score. I'm doing it. I'm putting Terry on press. I know I shouldn't. I'm letting the devil inside of me, and we're just going to get sacked. See, that's why. That's why you don't do that, because I was having trouble deciding if I should look Terry's way. I was also trying to look Bart Burns, our tight end's way, but he wasn't getting open, and we are at risk of going 3 and out to start this one, unless Terry can make an amazing play, and he's not going to be able to. Pass is deflected there by Eddie Jackson, and unfortunately, we do go 3 and out to start this drive. Here comes Tress Way looking for a good boot. That's not how I wanted to start this quarter at all. I mentioned we can't even tackle the ball carrier. Bears nearly in field goal range. I mentioned we got to go on a run here, guys. We got to go on a streak. Need to get back to 500. Right now we're at 3-4, 3rd place in the division, and that's not going to get it done. That is not going to get it done. We'll see if Brody Lynch goes to Dalvin Cook. He will not. Oh my God, someone tackle. Oh man, this game is frustrating me, dude. There's no way that we can't tackle KJ Osborne there. Oh man, it's just so frustrating, man. So frustrating. I don't even know why I play this game sometimes. There goes Cook and Jonathan Allen.
What the fuck is this?
There's no way that this game should be this close. Dalvin Cook shouldn't be an X factor. The Bears shouldn't even have him to begin with. There's so many things wrong with this game. Not this game. Well, yes, the game, Madden. But I just mean this game in particular. I shouldn't have thrown that crazy, stupid pick that I threw. I mean, the list just goes on and freaking on. But we find ourselves down on the scoreboard here. We're gonna run away from everybody who went to the right side. Come on, I need some blocks for Brian. Brian just doesn't have that elite second level speed that you look for in a running back. He's a power back. Pretty much a need to pick up first down here. We got to keep this drive going. So we are going to trust Curtis Samuel, who's open underneath. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, I know why Dax Milne is in here, because Jahan Dotson is injured. That's right. So let's see who can get open. There's our big target, George Williams. He hangs on there on the out route. And now we're moving into Bears territory. Wow, the Bears have nobody in the box. Brian should be able... Oh, look, of course, the freaking safety comes up, Jaquan Brisker. Wow, the Bears had nobody in the box there. And had I known that, I would have... it would have been press coverage, deep shot to Terry. But I didn't know that, obviously. And what looked to be a really good pickup turned into about nothing. So 2nd and 8 now. Who's going to get open? Who's going to get open? I think it's Curtis Samuel trying to turn the corner. And again, we find ourselves in 3rd down situation. You have to be able to trust Brian to pick up 2 yards here. So can he do it? That's the question. He does. Got a nice block there. I thought we were going to be stopped in the backfield there for a second. Didn't see who got that block. Could have been Andrew Wiley, actually, but at any rate, we get what we needed, and Terry may be getting double covered on this one, so could be, I like to roll out on this play. The coach calls it for me a lot. I like to roll out to the left and possibly look to hit Bart Burns. We're going to do that again. I shouldn't be throwing that, but actually it almost got to Bart. Wow. Got Terry on a little shallow cross here. We might streak George Williams. He might be able to get open into the 2nd level. We shall see. Oh, no, Terry's open. He has room to roam. That could be a touchdown for the Savior. And it is. So this back and forth contest continues. Hopefully about to be tied up 28-all. Terry on the shallow cross. Caught it. Room to roam. We kept dropping back in the pocket, but luckily nobody got to us. That could be due to putting Andrew Wiley back in the left tackle spot. I don't know. But we are hopefully about to tie this thing up here, which we should. And we do. Dalvin Cook, we got to find an answer. He has been their offense, and I got to be honest with you. I kind of liked it better when Fields was in here, because he had that element of kind of getting paranoid, so to speak, in the pocket, and it would appear that this rookie is not, and we just have literally no answer for Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook may reach 200 yards today. Haven't had a running back do that in quite some time, but it does not matter who we use, sir. Nobody can seem to get to Dalvin Cook, and they just continue to go his way, as they're going to again here and again. Cody Barton had a chance on him, but these jukes are just like, this is like Dalvin Cook 2 years into the league with the Minnesota Vikings. I can't believe it. I really was having a much better time when we were sacking Fields with regularity. Right now, we're not doing that. And who is this guy? DJ Moore scores. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Brody Lynch is... He's like an all-star. He's like Jordan Love last night against the Chiefs. It's Monday as I record this. And Jordan Love and his crew dispatched the Kansas City Chiefs. That's who Brody Lynch is looking like right now. Looking like Jordan Love last night against the Chiefs. And I don't understand what I could be doing differently. I mean, it's the early stage of the game where I missed opportunities, that stupid interception. That's what has us in this position. But I'm literally, when the Bears step on the field, I'm literally shaking. I mean, I am shook. When have you ever said that? When has a defense ever said that about the Bears? I don't know. We're going to go play fake again. Maybe see if I'm just going to throw it away because I didn't like anything downfield. Might be looking for Dax Milne on this little zig route or possibly one of my tight ends. We're going to go to Milne and he catches it and he fights forward. Oh my God. Man, oh man. No Jahan Dotson, no problem, I guess, as Dax is playing great. I love what I'm seeing from the kids. So now it's 1st and 10. Third quarter, almost done here. We're going to check it down to big 6'9" George Williams, who's limited to only a gain of 3. Why do I feel like every game is like this now? Every game's like this. Remember earlier in the season when we were holding the Cowboys to 7 and whoever the heck else we played after that, we were holding them to 14. I miss those days. Hashtag take me back to those times. Now it's 3rd and 7. Who's going to get open here? That's the question. It is Bart, I think. And Bart hangs on through contact. Tough catch. He moves the chains. JJ Ford up to 318 now. We are moving here slowly but surely, but the question is, can we stop the Bears? So far, we've not been able to. Dudley Saxton going to get it. Broke a tackle. Didn't really have too much blocking as Dudley is held in check. Only for a gain of 2. And the question is now, we're going to have to, we're going to have to air it out. We're going to have to rely on Ford. He's been our big offense. Brian Robinson still not playing too great. Let's have Logan Thomas block for us. This could be a nice leak out to Bart Burns. We'll see if the tight end can get open here, which, nope, nothing was open downfield. That brings up 3rd and 8. Huge 3rd down here. May even be 4 down territory. As much as I hate to say it, George Williams is open, the big man. And he's hurt. It's okay, George. You got hurt for a good cause because you allowed us to move the chains there in a very crucial situation. So your services, my friend, do not go unnoticed. 1st and 10. Let's see what happens here. Oh God, no! Almost a pick there by Eddie Jackson. He deflected it. Now it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 here. Let's see if we can maybe hit Terry in the corner possibly, which I actually kind of like. Terry toe taps on the sideline. See if the Bears challenge that, man. He was very close. Walking a tightrope there on the white line. George Williams is okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they challenge it. They will not be challenging it. Okay. Very interesting. 1st and 10 here. We got to score. Got to find the end zone. No field goals. There's Logan Thomas with room to roam. Power forward Logan gets very close. He is going to be stopped on the 1-yard line. Wow. Try number 2 here for Brian. We'll see if he can dance. Oh, he's going to stroll into the end zone just like he's taking a nice walk down the beach. And there's no resistance on that one. Not sure how my Sense players got all the way to the back of the end zone that quick. But this game is tied up 35. And I got to be honest, man. My heart cannot take these scores that we've been seeing in these last couple games. And it's going to come down to our defense. Need them to wake up right now. All right, defense, I need you. I need you here. This is your opportunity to make your statement and get these Bears off of the field. And of course you're not going to. And that's Paul Logan. And he's injured now. Wow. Injuries starting to pile up here for the Bears. And I, again, really wish that Justin Fields was still here because, like I said, we had more success when he was the quarterback. I don't think we've gotten a sack since Justin Fields left the game. You tell me. I don't know. But it comes down to stopping this man, Dalvin Cook. He's getting into a little squabble, a little gentleman's argument there with Cody Barton. And I think that Dalvin Cook is probably going to win that. He definitely has better stats than Barton today. He's a linebacker. Barton's whatever, man. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I'm trying to say that we just cannot ever stop Dalvin Cook, and it is very, very frustrating. Now Cody Whitehair goes down, but it's looking like we're going to have to hold the Bears to a field goal on this drive. And Dalvin Cook has had his X Factor on seemingly all game. I don't think he's ever not had it activated. And what's up with our coverage? Oh my God, dude. Brody Lynch is just killing it. I mean, he's got guys open in the middle of the field, and I came out dime, and Dalvin Cook is the running back, so that is not good at all. I definitely shouldn't have done that. Oh, I guess maybe it was a good call. And I need a pick right now, baby. It's Kendall Fuller. Yes, Kendall. Oh, so huge. So clutch. We needed that so bad. We needed that so bad. Kendall freaking Fuller. Thank you so much. Our interception leader last season comes up big. Let's actually audible this into a run. I don't like the passing call that I can't even move it to the left side. Whatever. We'll keep it the way that it is. Brian, there we go. There's a nice crease. Brian picking up 8. And we are most importantly taking time off of the clock here, which is really ideal in this situation. Yes, we have to score, but in a perfect world, I would say that the Bears don't get the ball back. That's really what I want to see happen. Let's see if that does happen. Brian moving the chains again. He's up to 70, which is about typical for a Brian Robinson day.
Yes.
Send Dax in motion here, just really trying to fool the Bears. We're running it all day. They are in man coverage, though, but we are most definitely running this to Brian Robinson, and Tremaine Edmonds is right there in the middle of the field to catch us. Okay, here's the plan. Pick up 1 first down, and then we should be able to run the ball and force the Bears to use their timeout. So please, let's just pick this up. I'm begging you. Oh, God, I don't like anything, and that is not... I could have hit George Williams, but I was laser focused on Curtis Samuel on that play. This could be 4-down territory again, man. I'm not sure that it's not. Maybe I don't really want to play for overtime. So let's just see what happens. And I don't like anything downfield, but look at Brian Robinson leaking out. Oh my God, no way. Perfect accuracy pass from JJ Ford. I had to go through about 4 progressions on that one. Brian was not even my first, second, or third look for that matter, but it was a beautiful touch pass, and I audibled him into a streak as well. Brian just saved the game for us, and now we got to put ball carrier on conservative, and we are going to be able to hopefully kill this clock and kick a field goal. With the way the Bears offense has been, though, I don't know if field goal might not be enough. I mean, I hate to say it, but we need to really get 1 more first down. I mean, it's as simple as that. I feel like we have to get 1 more first down, and we really have to get some blocks because nothing is open there in the middle of the field. And I'm just not confident that, I mean, we're not going to pass it here. That's not happening. How about draw play? That might actually be a good call. Draw play could work here. Could work here. Soft box. Nobody in the box because we came out shotgun. They could easily see us passing it. Let's see if there wasn't any blocking, but Bears are gonna call a timeout. We're gonna kick a field goal. We have to. There's gonna be 1:03 left, and as long as nothing stupid happens, matter of fact, let me shut up right now. Okay, that should be good. Perfectly timed kick. 38-35 Sentinels. Dude, I've already had to upgrade my blood pressure medication since I started recording season 2 of Sentinels Franchise. I think I'm at the max. It's actually a lie. Kids, if you're watching, Madden does not make you get on blood pressure medication, although I have broken a few controllers in my day because of Madden and 2K. Matter of fact, I don't play 2K anymore. I stopped about 5 years ago because I did some damage to my console. But anyways, doesn't matter about that. We have a job to do here, and our job is to not allow the Bears to get into field goal range. Can we do it? I'm confident in the boys, but we need to play great on this drive, or maybe a sack. Okay. Forcing Brody Lynch to throw it out of bounds. Not the worst thing in the world. We'll see what the rookie out of TCU does on this one. We'll see where he wants to go downfield. He was almost sacked again, and oh my God, no one's guarding Colby Parkinson. Now remember, they have no timeouts, so they have to move quick. We do as well. We got to make sure we have bodies out here because the ball could literally go anywhere, and it's going to go to Cook, and they're getting very close to field goal range. But right now, they're not in it. So one more stop here, and that should be ball game. Actually, it should be ball game now because I never see the CPU clock the ball, and that is ball game. They're not going to be able to get to the line in time. Oh my God. This game should not have been that stressful. But again, the Bears are 5-2, so it's not like, you know, this ain't the Bears in real life that we're dealing with. But oh boy, JJ Ford with a phenomenal performance, going over 400 yards. Before Fields left the game, our defense was playing great. I'll tell you what, Chi-Town fans, watch Brody Lynch. He ain't no Tyson Badgett, I can tell you that much. He might be the real deal. Look at that. He came in and killed it. Justin Fields was doing good by his own right. But anyways, JJ Ford, 427 yards, 3 touchdowns, and just that one boneheaded pick by me. Dalvin Cook cooked us. He was true to his last name. Brian Robinson does what Brian Robinson does. A ton of carries, close to 100 yards, bad average yards per carry, but found the end zone twice. Brian does that all the time. McLaurin and Samuel, the Ohio State Buckeyes, killed it in this one. Samuel, 124, McLaurin, 96. Each had a touchdown. Paul Logan got hurt too, so the Bears have some key injuries going on. George Williams, who got hurt, but he came back. He played pretty good. Bart Burns had the touchdown grab, which was nice to see. And Justin Hayward led us in tackles, which is beautiful. Love to see it. John Allen was in the backfield a lot. And Khalil Mack, oh, we had 4 sacks. Wow. Chase Young, John Allen, Khalil Mack all had sacks. And here is game ball. Kendall Fuller, interception on that drive where the Bears were threatening to score, is really what gave us a chance to go up to tie the game, I think, right? And then the Bears got it one more time. I don't remember. All I know is we pull out the W, 38-35. That game was wild, and we're going to improve to 4-4. But I'll tell you what, our defense is getting back into their old ways, man. They were looking like they were starting to figure it out there for a while, holding teams to 14 and under. But these last couple games, the Saints, the Ravens, today, we should not be allowing this many points. But right now, none of that matters. We advanced to 4-4, 38-35. Jamin Davis did not, I don't think I called his name a single time, so he's not going to get the dev trait challenge. See now, if it would have been Justin Hayward, he had 2 TFLs that game. He would have got it. Jamin Davis did not, but Chi-Town falls to 5-3. We advance to 4-4. Got a big game coming up against the Bucks, and then we're taking on the first place team in Week 10 with the Philadelphia Eagles. So, hey, that is going to do it for me tonight, guys. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. I will catch you on the next one. Until then, peace.